My wife wanted to renegotiate our marriage. My terms made her terminate everything. My counter-proposal left her speechless. Update 3. I turned my laptop screen toward her, displaying a comprehensive breakdown. I'd spent days preparing. Current performance evaluation, domestic contribution 30% and declining. Relationship satisfaction scores consistently negative trending. Cost of maintenance exponentially increasing. Return on investment approaching zero. She tried to interrupt, but I held up my hand. Financial analysis shows that your proposed terms would increase my operational costs by approximately 60% while reducing service quality by roughly the same margin. No rational business would accept those terms. This isn't a business, she protested, her corporate composure finally cracking. You made it a business, I replied matter-of-factly. You presented terms, demanded negotiations and treated our marriage like a contract to be optimized. I'm simply responding using the same framework. I pulled out another document from my folder. Market comparison analysis, I announced. I researched alternatives to our current arrangement. Single life offers better cost efficiency, higher satisfaction ratings, and significantly reduced operational stress. Her mouth opened and closed without making a sound. She was finally understanding that her negotiation strategy had backfired spectacularly. Risk assessment indicates that accepting your terms would lead to further demands, decreased performance, and eventual relationship failure. Anyway, I continued. Early termination mitigates those risks while preserving remaining assets. You're talking about our marriage like it's a failing company, she said, her voice breaking. Your words, not mine, I reminded her. You scheduled formal negotiations, presented terms and conditions, and demanded I either accept your deal or lose you. I chose option 3, find a better deal elsewhere. I leaned back in my chair watching her process the reality of her situation. But we can work this out, she pleaded, abandoning her corporate persona entirely. I can adjust my requirements. I'm afraid the negotiation window has closed, I said, using her own professional language against her. Your initial proposal revealed fundamental misalignment in our business objectives. Continuing this partnership would be throwing good money after bad. She stared at the divorce papers, finally understanding that her power play had completely backfired. What about everything we built together? She asked desperately. That's covered in Section 4 of the dissolution agreement, I replied, tapping the documents. Asset division, timeline for transition, and termination of all shared obligations. Very clean, very professional. I don't understand how this happened, she said, looking genuinely confused. I thought you'd want to keep me. That was your critical miscalculation, I explained. You overestimated your market value while underestimating my alternatives. Basic negotiation error. The irony was perfect. She'd spent weeks researching how to get more from our marriage, but she'd never considered that I might decide she wasn't worth the price she was demanding. What if I withdraw all my demands? She asked frantically. We can go back to how things were. Impossible, I said firmly. You've already shown me how you really view our relationship. You see me as a resource to be optimized, not a partner to be respected. That's not something you can just take back. She tried one more desperate angle. But I love you. Your proposal suggested otherwise, I replied. Love doesn't come with terms and conditions. Love doesn't require renegotiation. Love doesn't treat the other person like a vendor who needs to prove their worth.